Today's video is going to be a Vichy Teint Ideal Fluid Foundation wear test in shade 25 Sand. In this video, I'm going to show you how the foundation wears on oily combination skin, how it looks at the end of the day, what it looks like in photos with and without flash, and I'll also show you how it looks over top primer and without primer. This is day 7 out of 12 for my foundation series. I am posting a foundation video every second day until I reach 12 foundation videos. This foundation only comes in 5 shades, so the foundation range is quite deplorable in that sense. It goes from light to medium, but I hear that it oxidizes. So I'll let you know a little bit about the foundation. It's formulated for normal to combination skin, has an ultra fluid water-based formula that's supposed to fuse very well with the skin. Tested on sensitive skin under dermatological control, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, no parabens. It says 14 hours hold, light to medium coverage, and luminous finish. So I have the shade 25 Sand. Because my last primer was such a disaster, I'm going to be trying this one by Gosh instead. This is the Gosh Primer Plus Skin Perfector. It's an illuminating primer. Oh well, we'll just have to see how this works. I wanted a mattifying primer, but this is what I had handy. I'm going to apply this to the left side of my face, aka your right. Oh, this primer actually has a color. Okay. The color of it doesn't really seem to show that much on the skin. I'm gonna shake this up because it's a water-based foundation. Can you hear that? Oh yeah, it's very liquidy. Oh boy. I'm gonna dab this on. Here's hoping I don't get any foundation onto my hair. I'm gonna blend this out using my Real Techniques brush. Stippling and buffing motion today. So this is definitely a light to medium finish because it's so liquidy and it's not hyper pigmented. Let's go ahead and apply to the primed side. Same dealio, big pump. Spread this out with my fingers. I do have quite a red breakout right here, and there's a little bit of redness here, which you can see peeking through the foundation. So yeah, again, not full coverage. This side looks super luminous. Ready to move on to concealer. I will dab my concealer in. You can see that the pimple is peeping through. So is my little friend down here, and a little bit of redness up here, but it's actually not too bad for a light to medium coverage foundation. I will show you some pictures now, including a picture of it in natural light and some footage of it in natural light with labels so that you know what I'm referring to. So before I do the rest of my makeup, I will do a little bit of translucent setting powder because I definitely need it. And then I'll see you in a few hours to report back about how the foundation performs throughout the day. So stay tuned. Hey, I'm back. It is now 9 o'clock, so it has been 8 hours since I initially put on the Vichy Teint Ideal foundation in the fluid formula, and I'm actually kind of impressed. I know that things look a bit dewy right now. This is a satin luminous finish foundation after all. On camera, I look a bit glossy or just shiny, but in my mirror, it actually doesn't look so bad for 8 hours. This was the side with the primer, if you can recall. It was an illuminating primer. This side is actually, oddly enough, slightly more oily. I don't know if it's the way the lighting is situated. I'm also gonna do a little bit of a blot test. Let's start on my primed side. I honestly think the performance of this product has a little bit to do with the skincare I've used today. So I actually switched my skincare regime to Bioderma stuff. I started using things from the Bioderma Sebium line because I wanted to test it for Instagram stories. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, you can go check me out. I'm at Alexa Likes on there. And yeah, I recently posted a story saying I was going to try this out and that I was going to post an after because I'm having these breakouts and it's also right before Shark Week, so I'm a very broken lady, like broken skin lady. This is the tissue after blotting. You can see almost no foundation. This to me is just so weird that it has performed so well. I think maybe it has to do with the lightness of the foundation. So if you're extremely broken out, this probably would not be the best foundation to cover, but it looks really good on the skin. My only gripe with it is, of course, the color range is just so lacking. They only have 5 colors and they don't cover the lightest spectrum well, and they especially don't cover any deeper skin tones, which is just really unfortunate. I'm surprised, honestly, because Vichy isn't normally my first choice. When Dermablend was under Vichy, it would be one of the first things I would reach for, but since then, I haven't really looked at Vichy as a makeup brand, really. I'm going to take a picture with my point and shoot just to see how it looks. If I could describe this in any way, it looks luminous, it looks natural, it doesn't really look that oily, and like I said, not very much of it showed up on the tissue actually. That's just like a rip in the tissue fibers. I am trying out one more Vichy foundation in 2 days. There's going to be Dermablend, Quo, and there might be a Gosh foundation. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this series. I hope that you guys are too. I would be happy to chit chat with you, and I hope you have an excellent holiday season. Bye!